Okie dokie. Let's get into the Tuesday recap. Um, so again, sticking to only the macro times, right? And basically, I can have a daily bias, but it's really not necessary for this. It's literally just you want to see a liquidity sweep before or after. I mean, before or during the macro, then to see a market structure shift and a pull back to a fair value gap. And then you long that shit or short that shit. Really, really simple. And I still fucked it up today. How the fuck did I do that shit? I didn't fuck it up too bad. I still came out with a win, but pretty stupid uh how I didn't get my entry. Um but I'm gonna look back at it and I'm gonna laugh and be like, wow, I'm retarded and I'm gonna fix it. So going into the day, we had Asia high swept already, London swept that, and we had displacement to the downside. Market opened. We had like 9:45 news, but basically we came up into this fair value gap, and then we came back down. So there's a 2022 model in a 15 minute right here. We came all the way down to Asia lows, and then we kept going down and kept going down. Then we swept out previous day lows. We had an SMT there, and we were also inside of this 15 minute buy side inefficiency. So right there, beautiful setup, beautiful setup forming, right? Set that at 10:23. Reason why I didn't take the morning macro thing was because we had 9:45 news, and I know from experience now that 9:45, 10, when there's news releases that late into New York session, it usually chops around a lot, and then when you get choppy price action, usually clears up for the 10:50 to 11:10 macro. So was waiting for that one, right? And so we swept it right. SMT displacement above these highs. And so here's where I messed up, right? We had this fair value gap right here, and I was ready to long it, right? But for this strategy, you want a max of 25 handles, which would be right there. And there was still a fair value gap down here, and also this fair value gap price could still wick down into this. So I was a little hesitant to take it. I got in I got in right here. I wanted us to get a retracement to the fair value gap, but looking at the macro, like we got no retracements. We were just going straight to our target. So I literally just entered in. That was pretty advanced. Should not have done that. If I missed my entry, probably should have stayed out. Um, but yeah, no, now that I know, I'm starting to really get a feel of like how those macros work. Um, Price literally came down to the first for value gap. Doesn't need to retrace the equilibrium. Came back, filled that imbalance. Stops would have been right here, and take profit would have been at the London highs or these highs. Um, what highs are those? Yes, it's these. Okay. Yeah, so I probably would have just put at London highs. But yeah, that's even with that big stop loss, that's almost a seven risk reward. Um, so yeah, basically I entered right here and then I took everything out like right here. So like my idea, perfect idea. Execution was horrible. Like it was pretty bad. Um, did I deserve this win? No, I should have just gone it right here. Um, But I honestly, what I should have done was trust the model. The model is algorithmic, it works 80% of the time. And I have to learn to trust that. 80% is a really high win rate for trading. Um, so it should be one of the easiest things to trust in. So going from now on, I'm just going to trust in it when the setup happens. Even if there's multiple fair value apps in the leg, during the macro, it usually only fills the first one. And if you get lucky, it comes down to the second one. Almost never comes down and gets a deep retrace in the macro because the macro wants to deliver to the target without wasting any time. Um, so yeah, now that I know that this is definitely an easy entry, and I should have caught this whole entire trade, but I didn't. Only reason why I didn't, because I entered right here, right, and I took out like here, here. Only reason why I didn't hold it too long, was literally just because it was outside of the macro, and also I just like I had other shit to do, and I really didn't want to stay in the trade for too long. So I just kind of set it, and then when it was time to leave, I just took everything out. Um, but yeah, no. Tomorrow and Thursday and possibly Friday looks like pretty good price action is to come. Red Folder News on every single day, so we have some pretty good volatility, and I'll be on the lookout for those AM macro trades. Uh, Still planning on risking pretty heavy since I have the two accounts. And yeah, that's it for today. Pretty short, but not much else to say since I'm simplifying everything. Uh, yeah.